When is it unacceptable or disrespectful to order too much on a date? Let's dive into that today. Hey, Jason here. If you're new to the channel, I've been an expat/nomad for 10 years. I'm on my fourth country, third continent, here in the southern region of Africa in Lusaka, Zambia. I've started sharing things that I've learned along this 10-year journey, but also most importantly, if you're thinking about becoming an expat or already one, why you should be looking into Lusaka, Zambia, and the rest of this southern region of Africa, because not a lot of people are coming here, and there's a lot of opportunities that no one really knows exist. So let's get into today's video. So I'm starting to do more and more videos about relationship. I've been doing some TikTok lives with on some panels and stuff. And after I got off this last one, a buddy of mine was like, bro, you really need to start writing a book about marriage and relationships. So the best way to start writing a book is do more videos about marriage and relationship. So I was watching a video today on TikTok, not TikTok, YouTube, and it was talking about a woman. Let me just read you the title. She ordered $600 caviar on the first date. The bill turned up to be about $1,000 to the restaurant they went to, and of that $1,000, about 800 was just her meal, because she spent 600 on just caviar, guys. And if you've ate caviar before, caviar is not that good. I used to eat it back when I used to eat meat. I used to like it with certain sushis and certain restaurants I would go to. But to be honest, it tastes fishy. It's salty. Like, it wasn't this, oh man, my palate is exploding. No, I had a better palate explosion from watermelon pearls on duck confit, to be honest with you. So like I do like to, or I used to like to go to 5-star restaurants. It was one of the things that CCA and I used to do. We would treat ourselves because we used to work hard, man. To get to earning six figures in the United States, it's not an easy task. Some people may make it seem like it's easy, but you're busting your butt. So we used to celebrate a lot, either going to Brazilian steakhouses or different other 5-star restaurants. I think what was that steakhouse at the time that was hot? Two Forks, I believe. We used to go there also. Now, even though we would go to some of these fancier restaurants, we still took Groupons. We used to buy Groupons, coupon books. There was no shame in our game. And there's still no shame in my game now. If they had Groupon or discount things here to nicer restaurants, I would be doing it. No problems with them. Man, I had to trim my mustache down. It is itching. Let me brush it down. But it really made me start thinking and brought up a memory recently. Not recently, but it was about 2 years ago while I was in South Africa. Went on a date, went to a nice restaurant at Mandela Square. It was a steakhouse restaurant. They had vegan options, which was cool. And the date I went with did something kind of like what this young woman did in this video, ordering more than enough and really just embarrassing herself. So now, cut the story short, this guy in this video, he went to the bathroom. And guys, we all know what that means when you go to the bathroom, especially when someone has done something to really disrespect you or not show any class or tact by ordering something that expensive. He ended up leaving. He paid his portion, left her portion, and he left. And about 10 minutes later, because she started texting him, he let her know, hey, you need to just find your way home, man. Like, I'm good. It was nice trying to get to know you, but I'm good. Now, mind you, this was their first date. So for me, with my story, it was probably like the third date or something. Now, I'm very open and honest about I don't drink. So at the steakhouse, the person ordered, I don't know if it was livers or something. It looked disgusting to me. So, as a person who don't eat meat, just seeing her eating it was just like, oh, that looks nasty. But she ate that, ate main course, starters, and got a dessert. And then ordered 2 bottles of wine. And now, like I told her, I was like, look, I'm not drinking. Point blank. Don't try to ask me to drink. Don't try, oh, take a sip. I'm not drinking. You ordered 2 bottles of wine. And I told her, your ass is drinking this yourself. I don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts. And the moment you sit here and try to be like, oh, just take one sip, I'm out. I'm very blunt. Especially when I'm in places where I'm seeing people doing things that could be disrespectful. And also, like, I'm at a place like I had the money for whatever the date was going to cost. So like I really didn't care. I just give people enough rope to hang themselves. Like as a grown person, if you're really looking for someone that's going to be compatible in your life, you're not going to do stupid things like over order, overindulge. And you can, let me just say this, men and women both know when you're different. So like I date in my socioeconomic class. I know when people are not in my class. I know some people think classism is such a horrible thing. Classism is how everyone needs to date. You are not going to find the person you care about in outside of your socioeconomic class. Now, the reason why I say socioeconomic, some of the things may not line up perfect. It may be their social life or it may be the economic life. It doesn't have to be a complete fit, but it needs to be a well balanced. So, like, give you an example. I don't date women who go to clubs. I have zero tolerance for it. If you're for the nightlife, you want to be in the streets, be single. Don't talk to me. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if someone like you're rude, you're mean. It's my life. It's my choice who I want to be by me and by my side. I don't date women who club or go or out in the streets. If you like to be out at night, I'm not the guy for you. And I tell a person straight up, like, you want to be out drinking at night? Go on, have fun. But don't call me. Don't text me. You're not coming to my house after you've been out drunk. Who knows what you've been doing? I don't really care. But at the same instance, I don't need a woman who may be making the same amount of money as me. So because it's a socioeconomic class, some things I move up and down, other priorities, until it hits a well balance. That is how you do dating for your class. I don't know why people don't teach that properly. As far as like, oh, what are you attracted to? Who cares what you're attracted to? You're going to find it in your socioeconomic class. Like, because most people focus on just physical attraction, this is why people are not in happy, healthy relationships. You can be attracted to something physically, but guess what? Looks are going to fade, bodies are going to change. Some people get bigger, some people get smaller, some people get prettier, some people get uglier, some people grow hair, some people lose hair. It's so many things with just the physical attraction. So it has to be something deeper. Socioeconomic class. So back to the story. So after that, she finished her 2 bottles of wine. And you know, when you see someone they overate, overdrunk, because they know they're not paying for anything. So like, oh, I'm with someone who can pay for this. And then, you can tell they're getting sick. And then, like, her next words was, oh, okay, let's go back home. I'm like, home? What is home and who is we? I'm like, I don't go to women's houses. I don't know if you married and lying about it or you got some crazy boyfriend. Oh no, I meant your place. And I was like, you ain't coming to my place. I don't allow drunk women in my place. I will never allow a woman to be drunk in my space. And I encourage every guy to adopt that behavior. If a woman is drunk in your space, you need to kick her out immediately, safely. Order her Uber, Yango, whatever your ride share program is in the place you're at, and let her go about her business. But you do not allow a woman to be drunk in your space. You're putting yourself in too much turmoil or possible or potential problems by having a woman drunk in your space. If it is not your spouse, they don't need to be in your space drunk. It don't even matter if they're a girlfriend. It don't matter if you've been dating for 5 years. No woman needs to be in your space drunk. Your home is supposed to be your peace. Drunk people are not peaceful people. And you're not going to have peace in your home. And with a drunk woman there, it's going to lead to more problems than anything because it's always going to be he say, she say, and your word is going to lose. Point blank. Every guy needs to follow that advice. I don't want to hear any rebuttals. Well, Jason, what about this? Some things we don't need to what if. Just follow the advice. Like, save yourself the trouble. I've seen too much nonsense of guys risking everything they've worked their butt out for by allowing drunk women in their space. Do not allow it. Just don't do it. And that's one of my other things that I do not allow. You cannot be drunk in my space, especially in my house. Even though I do have a little bit of liquor there for like if I have company, they want a shot or something, that's for hosting. Guess what? When I'm finish hosting someone, they go home. They're not in my house. They're at their house. So always remember that. And so then she was like, "Oh, why are you being mean? Oh, I didn't mean to do that." But I'm like, "You did mean to eat that much. You did mean to drink that much. If you didn't mean to do it, you wouldn't have done it." Like, please hear this. Actions speak louder than words. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And after she showed me who she is, it was like, I have no reason to talk to you anymore. And this is how you have to be, guys. And it's not about you being the prize or none of that nonsense. It's about respect. Someone who's going to get drunk and they don't even know you well enough, they don't respect you. And also, that is a habitual habit. Like, you can't be like, "Oh, well, you're special." There's nothing special about Jason to where you should feel comfortable enough not knowing me for more than 3 dates. And that is not like it's 3 consecutive dates or we had these heartfelt conversations for 30 hours at a time. No, it's like going out to eat, maybe seeing a movie, maybe go bowling. Like, 3 dates is not enough time to be comfortable with someone to get drunk. That is a dangerous behavior pattern, which means it is someone that does that on a consistent basis. Yeah, I'm a good looking guy, but I'm not the richest guy in the world. I'm not the most handsomest guy in the world. So it's like, you can't try to feed my ego, which is really the identity you're trying to feed of someone, um, and make me feel like, oh, I'm special. No, no one is that special. There's no woman special enough in this world. I'm gonna get pissy drunk on a date and be like, "Oh, I was just so comfortable with you. Oh, it was love at first sight, and I just knew you were the one, so I let my guard down." That's bullshit. So listen to me, guys. If a woman does that, she doesn't respect you. Relationships work based off respect and nothing else. Um, if a woman don't respect you, it's not gonna make it. She's gonna end up cheating, or you're gonna end up hating and resenting her, and y'all just gonna be arguing and fight. And so after that, I think she texted me like 2 days later or something like, "Oh, I forgot my she no, what happened was after that she came by because she was like, "Oh, I just wanted to apologize in person." I was like, "Okay, you can apologize." So at that time, because it was daytime, it was a regular day, and I knew I was leaving the house. I was like, "Okay, you can just come by my place. We can take a walk around the CBD, whatever." And then she was like, "Oh, wait, I left my earrings in your apartment." I'm like, "For what?" Now, mind you, this, guys, whenever a woman leaves something in your apartment, it's not an accident. It is her trying to mark territory and take claim on you. Nowhere did I say, "Oh, you're my woman." Nowhere did I say, "Oh, this is something official." And so I told her, I was like, "Hey, what's your address so I can Uber this to you right now?" And she got mad after that. And I don't care. She's like, "Oh, you're just rude. You're mean." And I'm like, "Don't leave shit at my place. That's my place. I pay my rent. You don't leave shit at my place. Like, you don't leave nothing at my place. What you come with, you leave with. Point blank." And after that, I stopped talking to her 'cause I was like, "You don't have respect." Yeah, because she texted me a few more times out there, and I was like, "You don't have respect. Like, you don't know how to respect a man. You're disrespectful. You're leaving stuff at someone's place. You're overindulging, being a glutton." I was like, "You're supposed to be a Christian, and you sitting here just showing nothing but gluttony." Like, common sense would have said, have you a normal meal, get yourself satiated and all of that. And then afterwards, shit, it ain't like I'm broke. We could always go back to the place another day and you could have tried something new. Like, that's what common sense would say. And then after that, she was like, "Oh, you're mean, you're rude. I don't want to talk to you anymore." I'm like, "Okay, I think I told you that, bro." Um, and I just cut it off. Now, I am more cutthroat than most people because I don't know if it's because I'm in the military or just because I'm used to being alone. I'm comfortable being alone. Like, I'm not one of those people that just need to be up under someone and need companionship like that. And so the reason why I'm sharing this is like, as a guy, know your boundaries, know your no-go areas, know how much you have respect for yourself, because then you know how much you demand respect from someone else, especially if that person is trying to be your partner. There's a lot of good guys out here now, and I be running into them, and man, some of these guys are miserable, yo. I remember in South Africa after I was finishing. No, I was on my way to a show. I think it was the Toby concert, or it was another concert that I was on my way to. And the Uber driver, he was damn near in tears. And I had to have him pull over and I had to stop and give him a pep talk because he was like, man, my wife, she's kicking me out the house because I ain't making enough money. She's threatening to go find other guys. And I had to tell him, bro, what are you doing right now? You're working. You're busting your butt for your family. I was like, if she don't respect you for what you're doing now and trying to encourage you, if her first response is, oh, I'm gonna go and find another guy, I was like, she doesn't respect you. You need to go find a woman that respects you. But first you gotta respect yourself. I'm like, you're so stressed out right now, you're gonna end up having a heart attack or you're gonna end up crashing. I'm like, my man, this ride isn't worth my life. So let's sit here and talk until we can get you into a stable place. And I sat and talked to him for like 30 minutes. And then he finally came to a place and got him smiling, laughing. And I'm hoping to this day, 'cause I never saw him again, but I'm hoping he's doing well and found someone that does respect him enough to value what he was doing. Look, working out here in these streets at night ain't easy. Working period isn't easy. No one working a job. And the same information applies for women, by the way. I'm just speaking from a male perspective. And I'm going to stay tuned because I'm going to be starting writing the book. And I'm also going to I'm starting back doing the professional development. What I've been doing right now is consolidating all of my stuff from the courses that I've been doing. And I'm just copying and duplicating. And I'm going to be honest with you, like anything professional development none of it is new. It may be said from a new perspective, but it's not new. It's the same material. Most of the stuff I study, I'll tell you straight up, come from Wallace D. Wattles, Napoleon Hill, and Thomas Troy. That's where a lot of my material come from. So it's not like Jason is so smart or intelligent. I'm really just telling you different things that I'm studying and learning from my perspective and using my voice. So I'm starting to get all of that out too, because I think a lot of these things are going to be helpful. And, I think I'm in a unique position. Just because I'm not looking for marriage anymore doesn't mean I can't share what helped me build a successful marriage. Because the truth is, when you're in your marriage, you don't have time to be trying to help someone else. You're focused on your marriage, and that's the right thing to do. And so I'm in a very blessed position right now to where I have the opportunity to try to help others who are seeking marriage, especially if they're looking for love for the first time and that long-term love. So those are some of the things that's going to be coming down the pipe more. I will be showing more stuff and doing some live streams. I'm not able to connect it 'cause I have the Meta Ray-Ban glasses now. I'm not able to connect them through YouTube. So I will be dropping those videos throughout Instagram and Facebook. So if you are following me there, you'll be seeing those videos. You might have been seeing the test videos I've been doing. If you're not following me there, it's Jason Chaney 777. That's where I'm at across all my social media platforms. And if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. And just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.